Aloha. Welcome to Church of the Holy Cross, United Church of Christ in Hilo, Hawaii. I'm Eric Anderson. I'm the pastor here, and it being the second Friday of February, that means it's time for a community concert. So glad that you can join me for this next hour of music and, well, mostly music. Glad you're here. So, these community concerts always begin and end in the same way. That is, each community concert begins with a song, and each community concert ends with the song. The beginning songs are always the same, and the ending songs are always the same, but not the same as the beginning song. I hope that wasn't needlessly complicated. You'll figure it out. If you've been to one of these before, however, you know perfectly well what's coming next. This Little Light. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Where are we gonna let it shine? Well, how about all around the world? All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, all around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna sing this next verse as here in Hilo Town. If you happen to be somewhere else in the world, can't imagine why you'd be anywhere but Hilo, but you know, sing it from wherever you are. Here in Hilo Town, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, here in Hilo Town, I'm gonna let it shine. Here in Hilo Town, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Are we gonna hide it under a bushel? Hide it under a bushel, no. We gotta let it shine. Oh, hide it under a bushel, no. We gotta let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no. We've all gotta let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And are we gonna let anybody blow it out? Of course not. Won't let anyone blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, I won't let anybody blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let anybody blow it out. We've all gotta let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. There we go. We've got some shining lights out there, I can tell. So this is one of my songs, and about the only thing I have to say about it is that it is about living our lives in faithfulness and in joy. Day's first gleam till the sunset's glow, from frenetic race to take it slow. Rhythms of fun, the rhythms of tears, rhythms of seasons, the rhythms of years. In all the hues with which God paints, It's the rhythms of the saints. Oh, lift your hands, shout hooray. Today is another holy day. The birds set the time in the trees outside. Aren't you glad to be alive? From the day's first gleam till the sunset's glow, from frenetic race, take it slow. The rhythms of fun, the rhythms of tears, the rhythms of seasons, the rhythms of years, in all the hues with which God paints. It's the rhythms of the saints. Oh, lift your hands in time and tune, in season with smiles, in season with gloom, in season with heat, in season with cold, in season be careful, in season be bold. From the day's first gleam till the sunset's glow, from frenetic race to take it slow. The rhythms of fun, the rhythms of tears, the rhythms of seasons, the rhythms of years, with all the hues with which God paints. It's the rhythms of the saints. Oh, lift your hands, bring them down in time. Set your feet on the day's new climb. Keep the rhythm yourself and with the ones you love. Keep the rhythm with strangers and with God above. From the day's first gleam till the sunset's glow, from frenetic race to take it slow. The rhythms of fun, the rhythms of tears, the rhythms of seasons, the rhythms of years, in all the hues with which God paints. It's the rhythms of the saints. The rhythms of the saints. All those rhythms of the saints. Yeah. So, this song is a long familiar one, I suspect, to many. It is, I'm sorry to say, a story with a lot of disturbing elements to it. I mean, there's terrible food in it, and there's, there's hints of cannibalism and people playing with sharp objects. I mean, it's just basically kind of a dangerous song, which is why I suppose we let children sing it. Oh, there was a man lived in the moon, in the moon, in the moon. There was a man lived in the moon, and his name was Achan Drum, and he played upon a ladle, played upon a ladle, and his name was Achan Drum. Now his hair was made of good green cheese, good green cheese, good green cheese. His hair was made of good green cheese, and his name was Achan Drum. And he played upon a ladle, played upon a ladle, and his name was Achan Drum. And his shirt was made of good roast beef, good roast beef, good roast beef. Shirt was made of good roast beef, and his name was Achan Drum. And he bags, and his name was Aiken Drum. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle, played upon a ladle, and his name was Aiken Drum. Well, there was the bad food, okay. But where, I hear you asking, where is the playing with sharp objects? Where are the hints of cannibalism? Well, we're about to shift characters from Aiken Drum to somebody named Willie Wood, and it starts right here. 'Cause there was a man in another town, another town, another town. There was a man in another town, and his name was Willie Wood, and he played upon a razor, a razor, a razor, played upon a razor, and his name was Willie Wood. And he ate up all the good green cheese, good green cheese, good green cheese. He ate up all that good green cheese, and his name was Willie Wood. And he played upon a razor, a razor, a razor, played upon a razor, and his name was Willie Wood. He ate up all that good roast beef, good roast beef, good roast beef. He ate up all that good roast beef, and his name was Willie Wood. And he played upon a razor, a razor, a razor, played upon a razor, and his name was Willie Wood. Then he ate up all the trifle, the trifle, the trifle. Yes, he ate up all that trifle, and his name was Willie Wood. And he played upon a razor, a razor, a razor, played upon a razor, and his name was Willie Wood. He ate up all the penny loaves, the penny loaves, the penny loaves. He ate up all the penny loaves, and his name was Willie Wood. And he played upon a razor, a razor, a razor, played upon a razor, and his name was Willie Wood. But he choked upon the haggis bags, the haggis bags, the haggis bags. He choked upon the haggis. It was the end of Willie Wood. And he played upon a razor, a razor, a razor, played upon a razor, and his name was Willie Wood. Oh, he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle, played upon a ladle, and his name was Aiken Drum. Yeah. There is another song that we generally sing in these community concerts. In fact, I think it only goes away at Christmas time. So here it is. In a cavern, in a canyon, excavating for a mine, dwelt a miner, 49er, and his daughter Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Light she was, and like a fairy, and her shoes were number 9, carrying boxes without topses, sandals were for Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Drove she ducklings to the water every morning just at 9, stubbed her toe against a splinter, fell into the foaming brine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Ruby lips above the water, blowing bubbles soft and fine. But alas, I was no swimmer, so I lost my Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. In a churchyard near the canyon, where the myrtles doth entwine, there tuberoses and other posies fertilized by Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Then the minor 49er soon began to peak and pine, thought he oughter join his daughter, now he's with his Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. In my dreams she still doth haunt me, robed in garments soaked with brine, though in life I used to hug her, now she's dead, I draw the line. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Now ye Boy Scouts and ye Girl Scouts, heed this tragic tale of mine. Artificial respiration could have saved my Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. How I missed her, how I missed her, how I missed my Clementine, till I kissed her little sister and forgot my Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Yes. Now, this is February, which is Black History Month, and I try to introduce more traditional tunes from the African American tradition. Traditional tunes from the tradition. Okay, well, yeah. So spirituals, songs of that those enslaved on those southern farms and plantations would use as signals to one another, as ways to escape. So this is one of them. That's the first on this particular program. But it's also become, a favorite for people of many backgrounds and ancestries. Swing Low. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I'm sometimes up, I'm sometimes down, coming for to carry me home. But Well, I know I'm heavenly bound, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. If you get there before I do, coming for to carry me home. Tell all my friends I'm coming too, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. If I get there before you do, coming for to carry me home, I'll cut a hole, I'll pull you through, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low. And this is one that comes literally from the banks of the Ohio. Michael Rowe, The Boat Ashore, is about the boats that crossed in darkness a fairly wide river with a current that you needed to be careful of. But it was the difference between slavery and freedom. And Michael rowed the boat ashore. Michael rowed the boat ashore, hallelujah. Michael rowed the boat ashore, hallelujah. Brother, lend a helping hand, hallelujah. Brother, lend a helping hand, hallelujah. Sister, help to trim the sail, hallelujah. Sister, help to trim the sail, hallelujah. Jordan's river is deep and wide, hallelujah. I'll meet my mother on the other side, hallelujah. Jordan's river is chilly and cold, hallelujah. Chills the body, but not the soul, hallelujah. Trumpet sound the jubilee, hallelujah. Trumpet sound the jubilee, hallelujah. Michael Rowe. Michael rowed the boat ashore, hallelujah. Michael rowed the boat ashore, hallelujah. This one is a somewhat more directional. Well, it's kind of a map. Follow the drinking gourd. The drinking gourd was the name frequently used by Africans in the United States as the name of the constellation Ursa Major, the Big Dipper. And two of the stars in the Big Dipper, it's well known, point towards Polaris, the pole star, the one that doesn't actually move about the sky with the rotation of the Earth. So it points north, and that was the direction of freedom for many of the enslaved peoples of the American South. So how do you get from slavery to freedom? You follow the drinking gourd. You got to follow the drinking gourd, follow the drinking gourd. The old man is a-waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. When the sun comes up and the first quail calls, follow the drinking gourd. The old man is a-waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. You got to follow the drinking gourd, follow the drinking gourd. The old man is a-waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. The river bank will make a mighty good road. The dead trees will show you the way. Left foot pegged for traveling on. Follow the drinking gourd. You got to follow the drinking gourd, follow the drinking gourd. The old man is a-waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. The river ends between two hills. Follow the drinking gourd. There's another river on the other side. Follow the drinking gourd. You got to follow the drinking gourd, follow the drinking gourd. For the old man is a-waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. So this is one of my songs, and it is not about the African-American search for freedom from slavery in the first part of the 19th century. Instead, it is about the Hebrew people's escape from slavery much earlier than that. I don't think there's a settled date for it. Nevertheless, this is part of the story of the Exodus. And it's based on a passage in Exodus 14 and 15, which recounts that Moses' sister Miriam led a group of women in singing and dancing their thanks to God when they had escaped from the Egyptian army by crossing the Red Sea. And curiously enough, they had instruments. They were playing tambourines. This song is two tambourines. They told us to hustle. There was no time to leaven bread. Take only one bag or all of us are dead. So the strap is over my shoulder as I flee from Egypt land. And there's a tambourine clutched within my hand. And I will ring my tambourine as I dance along the shore. I will shout the joy of freedom over welling waves restored. But there's another tambourine and it's floating in the marsh, and the wailing widows of Egypt mourn. Called out the soldiers with all their chariots and spears. Will we go back to servitude, or will our graves be here? And at the hip of a chariot driver, a tambourine found room. He brought it to celebrate our doom. I will ring my tambourine as I dance along the shore. I will shout the joy of freedom over welling waves restored. There's another tambourine floating in the marsh, and the wailing widows of Egypt mourn. Walls of water billowed as we slogged through mud and reeds. Will we lie in murky graves? Will we all be free? The waters took the army in the moment of our need, and left a tambourine fouled in the weeds. And I will ring my tambourine as I dance along the shore. I will shout the joy of freedom over welling waves restored. But there's another tambourine and it's sinking in the marsh, and the wailing widows of Egypt mourn. Yes, I will ring my tambourine. I will shout the joy of freedom. But there's another tambourine and wailing widows in Egypt. Yes, I will ring my tambourine as I dance along the shore. I'll shout the joy of freedom over welling waves restored. But there's another tambourine and it's vanished in the marsh, and the wailing widows of Egypt mourn. The wailing widows of Egypt mourn. Wailing widows of Egypt mourn. Two tambourines. This one should be more familiar. Oh, if I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you moan. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you moan. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Now Moses stood on the Red Sea shore, smoking the water with a 2x4. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, 'cause the Lord told Moses what to do to get those Hebrew children through. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you moan. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you moan. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. God gave Noah the rainbow sign. No more water, fire next time. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, One of these mornings, it won't be long. You're gonna look around, but I'll be gone. Oh, Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, one of these days, about 12 o'clock, this old world's gonna reel and rock. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. One of these days in the middle of the night, now people gonna rise and put things right. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. There you go. So the history of African peoples in the United States is one filled with violence and injustice and betrayal and gains and losses. And so this song is mine. It's about 3 years old now. And it comes out of the movement that sent people once more into the streets after the death of George Floyd. Mourn at the gravesides of thousands of lynched souls. Stand at the capitals, demand the voting rolls. Read out the names as long as we have breath. Breonna, George, Ahmaud, and Trayvon are shouting from their death. Black Lives Matter, that is our demand. Black Lives Matter. And here we stand, Black Lives Matter. All people hear our cry, Black Lives Matter. 'Cause as long as black lives do not matter, all lives matter is a lie. Tear down the statues that honor white supremacy. Strip back protections from those who kill with impunity. Read out the names as long as we have breath. Sandra, Tamir, Eric, and Michael are shouting from their death. Black Lives Matter, that is our demand. Black Lives Matter. And here we stand, Black Lives Matter. All people hear our cry, Black Lives Matter. As long as black lives do not matter, all lives matter is a lie. Paint the streets with a moral declaration. Hold accountable those who give violence direction. Read out the names as long as we have breath. Until we join those aching souls whom God embraced in their death. Black Lives Matter, that is our demand. Black Lives Matter. And here we stand, Black Lives Matter. All people hear our cry, Black Lives Matter. As long as black lives do not matter, all lives matter is a lie. All lives matter is a lie. This is an older song. This one also comes out of the African American spiritual tradition. When Israel was in Egypt's land, let my people go. Oppressed so hard they could not stand, let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down to Egypt land, tell old Pharaoh to let my people go. Thus spoke our God, bold Moses said, let my people go. If not, I'll smite your firstborn dead. Let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down to Egypt's land. Tell old Pharaoh to let my people go. No more in bondage shall they toil. Let my people go, nor spill their blood on Egypt's soil. Let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down to Egypt's land. Tell Pharaoh to let my people go. Now let us all from bondage flee. Let my people go. And let us all be free. Let my people go. Go down, way down to Egypt's land. Tell old Pharaoh to let my people go. Well, the search for justice, quest for justice, the efforts made to redo a damaged system, they are lengthy and exhausting. And so I offer this song as something of a, well, this is one of the things we need to do in order to do the work. Breathe in, breathe out. Days filled with struggle, with questions and demands. Nights bring the sorrows, regrets, remands. Breathe in, breathe out, give rest to your soul. Breathe in, breathe out, drawing near to wholeness of spirit, of body, of mind. Breathe in, breathe out, may you your peace find. never sure you've got what will satisfy the needs. Never sure your motives are those that make good deeds. Breathe in, breathe out, give rest to your soul. Breathe in, breathe out, drawing near to wholeness of spirit, of body, of mind. Breathe in, breathe out, may you your peace find. Only one you is you across the whole wide earth. Only one you, precious from the moment of your birth. Breathe in, breathe out, give rest to your soul. Breathe in, breathe out, drawing near to wholeness of spirit, of body, of mind. Breathe in, breathe out, may your peace find. Wholeness of spirit, of body, of mind. Breathe in, breathe out, may you your peace find. Breathe in, breathe out. The lyrics to the song come from someone who had been a master of a slave ship. He repented that trade, and in fact, he repented the entire institution of slavery. Became an Episcopal priest, a man by the name of John Newton. I don't know if he ever heard his poems set to music, but it ended up being set to a tune by some anonymous genius amongst the African Americans of the United States. I think John Newton would have been glad to know that. Amazing Grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. The Lord has promised good to me, God's word my hope secures. God will my shield and a portion be, as long as life endures. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace has brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first gone. Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. Was blind, but now I see. Just have two more this evening. The first and the second are both songs from Hawaii with Hawaiian lyrics. This first one is by Queen Liliuokalani. It is among the best known of her compositions. In some circles, probably the best known. The Queen's Prayer. O ko aloha no, angi angi kahalani, a o hoi angi o e he molele hoi. Kono mihi hana, papa hokia, o ore kulama, konani kouko. My nana ino na heva o kanaka, aka e hui kala, e maino. Oe laila e kahaku, malalo ko e kegu, o mako malu kinga, a maula aku no. Queen Liliuokalani, the Queen's Prayer. And we bring the evening to a close, as we bring all these evenings to a close, with that great love song to the island, Hawaii Aloha by Lorenzo Lyons. E Hawaii ku one hana hoe, ku home kulagi rine, oli no angi na pono lani ho. E Hawaii aloha e. Well, that does conclude this evening's community concert. I'm so glad that you could spend this time with me, and I hope that you were able to join in on a song or two, or 3 or 4 or more, however many. Coming up at Church of the Holy Cross, well, we have worship coming up this Sunday at 10 a.m. If you can't be here physically in the sanctuary at Church of the Holy Cross, there is a live stream at holycrosshilo.com. You can also find it on this same YouTube channel. Last Wednesday, I regret I wasn't able to perform a song on Wednesday, but I should be back in front of the camera this Wednesday at 11 a.m. with a song from Church of the Holy Cross. Look for another Friday night community concert 2 weeks from today. Until we next meet and share some music in whatever place it might be or in a virtual space, until that time, be well, be joyful, be free, and may there be a song in your heart. Aloha.